Mic check. Mic check.
How we doing?
Good evening, Cougar fans, and welcome to tonight's game. We have the Central Noble Cougars against the Eastside Blazers. Starting lineups tonight for the Central Noble Cougars. Number 1, Preston Diffendaffer. Number 2, Trey Harold. Number 3, Clayton Kirkpatrick. Number 6, Ashton Smith. Number 21, Jarrett Hawk. Number 32, Logan Hawk. Number 40, Ashton Dunlap. Number 42, Justin Kreider. Number 44, Will Hoover. Number 45, Chase Spencer. And number 52, Isaac Clay.
Staff and management, all team
Starters for the Blazers on offense. Number 5, Labens Davis at quarterback. 24, Matt Firestone at running back. Oh, Firestein, excuse me, at running back. Number 86, Kyler Bibby at tight end. Number 3, Tanner Huff at wide receiver. 84, Wade Miller, wide receiver. Number 2, Tanner Wicker at wide receiver. 76, Jackson Wicker at left tackle. 72, Jared Sealer at left guard. 62, Matt Jacobs at center. 78, Hayden Gardner at right guard. And number 70, Isaiah Fuentes at right tackle. Tonight's game will be a battle for the Small School Conference Championship.
And the pre-coin toss before the game,
Number 97, Aiden
I do
Geiger,
believe
the
the
second
Cougars
kickoff for Central
won
Noble.
and elected to defer,
The
and
kick returners tonight, Lane Burns,
Eastside
number
wanted the
15,
ball.
Wade Miller, number 84.
been watching some YouTube on my best Chris Collinsworth impersonations. Now here's a guy.
The Blazers, I believe, are coming off their first loss of the season last week. Overtime loss, 21-14, I do believe, to Concord.
Been a pickup game for both of them. Aiden Drabowitz is gonna scoot it hard on the ground, and it scoots around. Finally recovered by 86. Kyler Bibby. And Eastside will take over at about the 33-yard line.
Cougar defense are going to have their hands full tonight with this Blazer offense. They've been putting up a lot of points this year, getting a lot of yards.
A lot of points, and they're fast.
Mm-hmm.
And their quarterback is pretty good. Go under, a fake option. Will Hoover in on the tackle along with number 45, Chase Spencer. Will Hoover playing safety. Give him a little room to find the ball and run to it. It was about a 6-yard pickup for the Blazers, maybe even 7. Cougars are packing the box. They're going to stop that. No gain at all, maybe even a loss. And they bring it back. That was a great defensive stand by the Cougars there.
Chernobyl might have got away with one right there. I believe the end on the far side, the ball was straight down the line from me here. He was lined up in the neutral zone.
And it looks like Tommy Leatherman is having a nice fire back behind the field.
Third down, big third down here for the Cougars. Get off the field, get the offense the ball.
Yep. They send a guy out. They swing him, they drop underneath.
Oop.
Nobody covered him. He is brought down after about a 7-yard pickup. Wade Miller on the catch. Will Hoover with the tackle.
First and 10 for the Blazers as the clock rolls. Hand off. Nice play by Kirkpatrick for the Cougars. Met him at the line. Maybe a half a yard gain on the play.
Spencer and Kirkpatrick on the tackle.
We'll have to get our spotter, Mr. Joe Lordy, on it. I do not remember who Eastside drew in sectional play.
So they drew
Lofton. The guy's an encyclopedia. He knows it all.
We'll go up the middle. He's met by number 3.
Nice stick by Kirkpatrick. Clayton Kirkpatrick with a very nice stick.
After a couple games off, he is ready to play.
Yep.
Wow. He stepped right up there and stuck him.
I did not travel to the game last week. I don't know if he dressed last week or not. Nope. So this is his first game back. Okay. Once again, another big third down for the Cougars. Third and about 8.
Oh, hit as he lets go of it. Wow. Kirkpatrick came in and just wrecked the quarterback from the blind side. He's feeling it. He's doesn't look like that felt good.
So you're saying he'll feel that in the morning.
Yeah.
Lining up, and Blazers going to go for it. Eastside might be trying to make a statement here. Going to drop back. Nice
Quick
punt.
kick. I just let it go.
Yep. Roll, roll,
Go
roll.
into the end zone.
That was a very nice punt by the quarterback, Laban Davis, as he dropped back about 6 yards deep and let her fly. Cougars line up. Sawyer takes a snap, hands it off to Will Hoover, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage.
Dax Holman, 34, was in on that tackle.
Number 29, Bobby Davis on the tackle.
That's one thing I've heard about the Blazers defense all week long, is that they are fast and aggressive. So
Hoover again on the carry.
Hoover again on the carry.
About a yard out of that one. This is probably, thinking back over the season, Columbia Cities would be up there probably. This is probably going to be the best defense we're going to have seen to this point. I believe Columbia City is playing tonight for a shot at a conference title, if I remember correct.
Yoder with the keeper. He does get outside, but he's met, and he's going to be driven out of bounds.
Yoder on the keeper.
After
number 10, Johnny.
about a 7-yard pickup. Going to bring up 4th and about 2.
Imagine at this point you're going to see Sawyer Yoder drop back and give it a kick. Can't risk giving an offense like Eastside's the ball this close to the end zone.
I would probably punt it away. Good job by Sawyer flipping the field. 15, 20, 25. Close to a 30-yard punt.
coaching staff is central on the guys.
Eastside coming up to the line. 1st and 10. The clock rolling. 7 minutes and 19 seconds. Back to pass. And it's batted down. Zachary Patrick again.
Number 40. Was it Clay? Oh,
Ashton Dunlap. That was Dunlap that got it. Okay. Nice play.
Cougars so far are playing pretty good defense.
Just mirrors the ball look like it needs to be moved back a half a yard.
Well, either the marker's wrong or the ball's wrong.
Well, somebody's not right in this situation. One of the advantages of the ball being right in front of us here. 2nd and 10 for the Blazers. Back to pass. Oh!
Ball knocked down. Big hit. 2 Cougars ran into each other. There's a flag thrown. They're going to call. Yeah.
Pass
They're going
interference.
to call pass interference, which I don't know. I'd like to see a replay on that. I don't think they touched him. I think they hit each other.
I don't
As
think
the
that guy
referee
liked
from the
it.
stands calls, that's not a very good call, apparently.
Pass interference against Central Noble.
I would have to agree with him that that was not a very good call, but
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay. Barry could get that fired up, a replay for us here.
if our cameraman, Barry Mooney, get that fired up, we'll get a replay up. Takes a direct snap up, and he is brought down.
Number 5, Davis on the carry. Quarterback keeper.
Ashton Smith, number 6, also carrying the point of the tackle.
Did not watch their game from last week, but I do have a family member that was at the Concord Eastside game, and it sounds like Mr. Davis was very impressive last weekend. Empty backfield.
Go back up the middle again. He is brought down
By Will Hoover.
by Will Hoover.
Will Hoover on the tackle.
Offense like this is so dynamic, hard to stop. You got 4 wide receivers out, and then you run a jet sweep fake that you got to account for that, and then the quarterback can keep it. A lot of different options.
Yeah, when you have a versatile quarterback that can keep it or throw it and is pretty good at both, it's hard to defend. Blazer's going to roll out. Steps up. He's still wanting to throw. He's got a receiver back and he overshoots him. Incomplete pass.
Still an impressive throw, rolling to your left and be able to get that much on it. Jackson Hoover down on the Cougar bench being looked at right now. Hopefully nothing serious, that he can shake it off and get back in.
Direct snap. They're going to come in. He is brought out. Going to be close to the first down. They're calling 4th down.
Oh, really?
A big stop here by the Cougars.
I think Eastside is bringing in their big lineup. I heard coaches yelling heavy, heavy, heavy. So I'm going to guess we're going to see some fullbacks in here maybe.
With 2 backs. Cougars are right there, but they don't wrap him up, and he does end up getting the first down.
I believe that was Dax Holman on the carry, I do believe. 34.
Max Holman on the carry that time. Jared Hawk had the tackle.
So the Cougars are going to bring in some big linemen of their own. Try to plug up some holes here. They give. They're going to run outside.
Touchdown.
And he is in the end zone.
Matt Firestein for the touchdown.
Jaden Baker, number 4, and you attempt the extra point.
Jaden Baker on for Eastside, number 4 for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Nice kick.
So 5:18 left to go in the first quarter. Your score is Eastside 7, Central Noble nothing.
I believe that is Spencer back deep with Ashton Smith for the Cougars for the Eastside kickoff from number 4, Jaden Davis.
He's going to squib it as well. And it's picked up by number 2, Trey Harold. He picks up 6 or 7 yards before he's brought down.
Number 32. Dakota Reed.
Last drive, the Cougars struggled to get anything going. Went quick 3 and out, so see if some adjustments have been made and see if they can probe and find some holes here in the hole to exploit.
There's Hoover. Chernin. He picks up about maybe 2 yards. He's brought down by a host of Blazers.
On the tackle, one of them being number 6, Phoenix Smith.
Just kind of looking through some of the numbers here on Eastside, and they are a fairly young team. Fake the handoff, pass out wide.
It's short.
It's intended for Ashton Smith. He had a little real estate there that he might have been able to make something happen, but the pass was short. Don't see that too often out of Sawyer. Kilgore sending in the play to Sawyer.
The outside handoff to Hoover. He's stopped. No cutback lane. It did look like a face mask, but didn't get called, so we're going to play.
One thing I noticed on that play, and I guess I haven't noticed it the rest of the time, it might have been, but it looks like 33 is basically lining up over the center 2 yards off the ball, and his job is to follow Will Hoover. Almost a linebacker stance, but he's 2-3 yards off the ball, and least that play, the direction Will went, he was going right away. We'll have to watch that and see if that's something they're doing.
Uh-oh. Punt is out, and he is brought down by Sawyer Yoder.
That is number 15, Lane Burns, with the nice return.
And he is fast.
Yes. Davis brings the offense out. Hands off to Firestein. A 6-yard gain.
Firestein on the carry. Justin Dragon, number 42, on the tackle.
I don't know if that's a good sign for the Cougar defense when your defensive end is making a tackle 6 yards downfield.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Davis keeps it, follows the blocker through the hole.
Stays on his feet. He gets hit by Hoover, but he's going to look like pick up the first down.
Dunlop and Hoover on the tackle. Official signaling a first down.
2:47 on the clock. Running down here in the first quarter. Firestein out wide.
Steps up. He's met by a host of
Number 3, Clayton Kirkpatrick on the tackle.
Clayton Kirkpatrick in on the tackle. Well, just looking at the roster, Eastside's not real big, but they're in that like 170, 180 pound range of kids that are just fast and aggressive. They're across their entire line.
Sends Firestein out again.
And that ball
Nice
is
play.
knocked down by number 32.
Logan Hawk.
Logan Hawk got his hands on it and knocked it away. Well, he may have, but Hawk hit it too.
Third down, and I would assume they've got 2 downs to get the yardage. They went for it earlier on 4th. I'd assume they'd go this close again.
We're going to go with the option up the middle again. Hoover's got a hold of him. He's brought down by a host of kids.
Hoover on the stop.
It looks like it's going to be a first down.
The official signaling a first down for Eastside.
Officials on the clock to go. There's a minute 25 left in the first quarter. Tied up. 7-0.
Firestein with the carry.
Brought down by Chase Spencer.
45 on the tackle.
About a 2-yard loss. Bring up second and about 12.
This is not looking good for Mr. Hoover here. Jackson Hoover got shoulder pads off, and if trainer just took him away from him, like his night might be done.
A blow to the offensive line.
Yep. Oh,
Cougars
defense is
shifting down. They're going to go right back to where we shifted away from. He picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Jarrett Hawk and Ashton Dunlap in on the tackle.
I imagine that will be our last play of the quarter. 17 seconds and the clock is rolling.
Third and about 9.
Maybe not. Maybe Eastside's going to try to. This is the end of the first
At
quarter.
the end of the first quarter, Eastside 7, Central Noble 0. We will be back as soon as they start play. They're going to come back, drops back, and just overshoots. Number 84, Wade Miller. Going to bring up 4th down and about 9 to go.
The AT, they're going to try a field goal.
From watching the extra point attempt, he has the leg for it.
Yep.
End up being about a 27-yard attempt. Down, they block it. Go get it. Get the ball. And it's picked up at about the 35-yard line. The Cougars had an opportunity to pick the ball up and run it.
I think the Cougars might need to discuss that at film session sometime.
I'm not 100% sure of the rules, but I'm guessing when you block it, you can pick it up and run. Coach Blaker jumping around, he is not very happy. That could have put the Cougars right back in the game. And there was nobody. All they had to do was pick it up and run. Cougars dropping back. Sorry, Yoder's going to launch one. He's got a guy. No, and he's hung up. Trey Harold was there. He's saying it was held on the arms, which he may have been, but that is a ball that was put in the air at least 45 yards.
And he didn't really step into that.
No, he didn't.
I would like to see how far he could throw it when he actually stepped into it.
He just throws it.
That's impressive.
Spotter statistician is telling us we've got a 8-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. Brought on by Hurricane Delta.
Coleman and Davis on the tackle.
Will Hoover on that run, except no yardage. The
Third and
Laser
long.
defense has been all over that, and I think you're right. They're just keying him, and wherever he goes, they've got a guy or two just following him.
Look at 33 lined up right there, and I bet you he follows wherever Hoover
Yep,
goes.
he did.
Nice
Good
comeback.
cut. Oh, and I'm not so sure that's not a horse collar. He was yanked down from the back. That will be a Cougar first down. That puts a little spark into the Cougar offense.
Yep.
And the sideline, so hopefully they can build off that momentum. That was Ashton Smith on the catch. And a nice run after the catch, made a cut, hit the seam, and he was off to the races. Will Hoover up the middle. He's trying to be wrangled down, and he ends up getting pulled down after about a 13-yard gain. I think that's what the Cougars are going to have to go to. They're going to have to start throwing the ball some to open up those running lanes.
Cougars trying to go hurry up here.
They're going to give it back to Hoover, who stays on his feet. It's almost the same exact play. There's about a 9-yard pickup, and the Cougars hurrying right back up.
What's that, boys?
They're going to run the same play 3 times in a row, and this time
Eastside caught on.
Eastside caught on, but it's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 inches, apparently. They're going to hurry right back up to it. Not giving Eastside a chance. Right back to it, and there's... They may have lost a little bit of yardage on that one.
It almost looked kind of like a broken play. I don't know. Some didn't look fluid and smooth there on the handoff.
Here comes.
So Gilmore's gonna go for it. Let's get on our feet, man. Let's go.
Here comes the Cougars 4th down and short. They're checking into a different play.
Oh.
And now we got a false start.
Yep. We flinched up front.
Ball started against Central Nova.
You know, at this point, if I was Coach Kilgore, I would seriously consider a field goal. Aiden Dravovlis, I believe, take it that far. Gets into the ball, he could boot, and you got the wind at your back. Probably be the furthest field goal ever kicked by a Central Nova Cougar.
I don't believe
In the
so.
40s?
I think that'd only be a 37-yarder, wouldn't it?
Gonna have Sawyer roll out. He's gonna let go of the ball. He's got a guy, but he's gonna be brought down just short. As soon as he catches it.
I don't believe that would have been the longest because I know Doug Eby, when I played, had a 40-yarder in a game.
Decent boot.
Oh, yeah, he had a leg. Doug had a leg. Doug could do it all.
First play from the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be about an 8-yard pickup for the Blazers.
Firestein on the carry. Hoover on the tackle.
Penalties just told us that drive.
Yep.
Got momentum, you're moving the ball in, and then have a mental lapse.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
It is recovered.
I'm up a little bit here.
Gonna bring up about 3rd and 6. Up the middle, he.
I think that was Firestein, wasn't
Firestein.
it? Maybe.
It was Firestein.
Nope. 34. Dax Holman.
34 on the carry.
Looks like he's going to be just short.
This would
Gonna
be
bring
a
up 4th and about 4. Looks like they're going to call timeout to measure.
Timeout.
Tell you what, Robbie, the Cougars have been blessed this year with absolutely amazing weather to play their games in. Another beautiful night out here.
Because last weekend, I'm not sure. Caught a little bit of the game. Was it raining last weekend? Last Friday when they played?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
It has been. It's beautiful tonight. After the measurement, it still is going to be 4th down.
This would be a big stop for the Cougars if they could get somebody to punch a gap here and get them in the backfield.
To watch the ball here.
Out here on the island at wide receivers.
Yeah. They've got nobody. They've got everybody there. They get pushed back. See that wall? The whole defensive line just got pushed backwards.
That's a play you got to give credit to Eastside's line. They manned up there and got the job done. Nice job.
Defensive line's got to get low. That's one of those plays where you're diving and grabbing ankles.
Make that pile.
Hand off underneath.
Firestein
is stopped. Maybe for no gain. They're not really going to move.
Logan Hawk, Ashton Smith. Couple of the Cougars in on the tackle.
6 minutes and 38 seconds as the clock ticks down here in the second quarter.
So they're going to bring it out. He's going to pull it down. And now the Cougars in trouble. Nobody on the backside. He's going to run. Oh, he lands awkwardly. And that is something as a head coach, as you're watching your quarterback run down the field and see him get twisted up and land a little awkward, you think, oh no.
I know when our quarterback does that, not only the head coach here, but the head basketball coach as well is Larry watching Sawyer run down. Now the run by Holman.
One of those kids that just about every sport he plays is just good at.
Mm-hmm.
I remember umpiring junior league, like quarter pint and half pint baseball, and watching him throw just when he was young, probably 10 or 11, just bringing the thunder. I'm not sure he even plays baseball anymore.
His senior day, his senior day said football, basketball, and baseball.
All right.
Had a nice senior night program here before the game, honoring the football players, the cheerleaders, and the band. And actually, it was very fun to see. There was a nice long line of participants, so it's great to see the kids getting involved and taking part in things.
Blazers on 3rd and short. They're going to drop back. They'll let one fly, and it's way high. Probably good for us that he has not been very accurate tonight, because we could be in big trouble if that's the case.
I think
I don't think the field goal is going to come in this time.
I think a couple of pressures that we got earlier have him dancing a little bit back there.
Be nice to get one of those right now. Got another 4th and about half a yard to go. I'm not sure how many of those you can have in one drive, but here we are again. We're going to take it straight up, and he picks up just enough for the first down.
Play 52. Credited with the tackle.
First and 10 for the Blazers. 4:47 and the clock ticking.
shift their alignment.
Either the
That
Cougars
call, it's
lined
gonna
up in, I was going to say,
have-
Cougars were in the neutral
offside.
zone. That's what I thought.
21.
They shifted their running back, fullback, whatever you want to call him, shifted him up to the line, and we scooted up, but we went too far.
And I think you had mentioned earlier in the night, the ends were awfully close to being in the neutral zone. Miller gonna keep it. Oh, and he's brought down right away. 52, Isaac Clay. Shift out. They're gonna roll out. He's got a guy going across, and it is caught.
Nice catch.
A low pass, and who was that? 86.
86, Kyler Bibby.
Number 86, Tyler Bibby.
Very nice catch going down to get that.
First down.
We almost had to think something was going to go that way. The back that they moved in up in their formation, actually a lineman, it's number 76.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Ball on the ground, he rolls, and he does pick it up. Even on that play, they only lost half a yard. So with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, score is Eastside 7, Central Noble 0.
Looks like one of my
Big stop here.
former football coaches is the one calling the offense tonight, Mr. Matt Daisy.
They're
Sending
gonna
plays
go
in.
up, and they're gonna be just short. It's gonna bring up third and about half a yard. Gonna line up. You know you're gonna see an option type play here.
Yep.
He hands it off, and he's in.
Touchdown. I believe that's 34, Dax Holman, I do believe.
34 Holman on the touchdown.
2:13 to go. Eastside punches another one in, ready for the extra point. It is up, and it's good, and that's going to bring the score to 14-0 Eastside with 2:13 to go in the second quarter.
And sportsmanship at a high school and youth.
For 4, Jaden Baker back to kick off for Eastside. Smith and Spencer. It looks like it's going to be Spencer taking it. Oop, get it picked up.
Drops it, he picks it up. Now he's weaving his way through, and he's caught about the 25-yard line.
Brought down by a couple of Blazers.
Couple of plays that really hurt the Cougars' opportunities tonight. That big block where you had a chance to run that one back, and then just that false start jump when you were in a 4th and 1 situation. If I have Will Hoover in my backfield, I'm fairly confident in getting a 4th and 1.
Getting a 1-yard gain. So 2:05 to go. The Cougars are going to come out. I would imagine you're going to see them air it out here a little bit. Sawyer Yoder drops back. He hits his target. He's on his feet, dives forward.
Preston Diffendaffer with the catch.
Diffendaffer picks up about 6 on the play. That's going to run it the clock. We're at 1:50.
So he rolls out.
Got a guy on the sideline. He catches it and manages to step out of bounds.
Noah Christopher with the catch.
I think that's first down. Yeah, there
It
you go.
is.
There they go.
He manages to get out. That's going to stop the clock.
Official signaling a first down, Central Nova.
And I think Central Nova's been pretty successful throwing the ball. That may be an adjustment in the second half that they're going to have to make.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Sawyer scrambling. He's going to have to get rid of it. We're going to have a holding call.
Yep. I think Will Hoover, I think.
Out of
You have a
bounds.
receiver, we do have a flag on the play.
That's what they're signaling as holding.
Holding against Central Nova.
Sure, the hold didn't happen 2 or 3 yards ahead of where the flag landed, but they're going to go from there. So now at this point, you got 1:26 to go.
First and
forever.
a long ways to go.
You running the ball to just keep the clock moving?
I think I would try to keep the clock moving. Hoover with a nice catch. Catches the ball. He's going to gain all them yards back and some.
It's exactly what I said. We need to be throwing the ball. Get this yardage back.
That's right. Throw the ball to keep the clock running. That's what we got to do.
Good call, Coach. Don't listen to us. That's why we're up here and he's down there. Timeout Cougars with 1:14 to go in the second quarter.
Well, in our defense, Joe was telling us we should be running it. So we both wanted to throw the ball. Joe was telling us to run it. Barry was on board with Joe. I don't know.
Who's your opponent tomorrow, Coach Morgan, for your 4th and 5th
Our
graders?
4th and 5th graders play the mighty DeKalb Red Barons.
The Cal Barons. Braden Lordy is joining us tonight. Who do you guys have tomorrow?
They played DeKalb.
The 6th grade has DeKalb as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
6th grade plays at home at noon. 4th and 5th grade plays at DeKalb at
I'd
1:30.
like to thank the boosters tonight for the wonderful Chick-fil-A burgers provided through the stand site. And as a reminder,
For all you fans at home, it's too bad you can't be here. They're serving Chick-fil-A tonight.
Drinks, chips, candy bars.
Barry's going to drop back. Pass. He's met as soon as he catches it. He's going to have a couple-yard gain because the official can't actually get up to where he was.
I was going to say.
He was a lot further up than that.
And we're sending in numbers. Lake Weeks going in.
Take a timeout for 1:04 to go. It's 3rd and 9. I think we got shorted on that one about 2 yards because the official didn't get up where the play was going to.
Got a big spot right here for number 61, Blake Weeks. Southmore getting pulled in. We had an injury there, so we had to hurry and hop in here. Hopefully he's ready to do some pass protecting.
52, that's Isaac Clay.
I believe so, yes.
Gotta look at his knee again. I know he's been battling MCL or LCL issue. So the Cougars got 3rd and 9. So do you run a play to run the clock down here, or do you throw it?
An equipment timeout here.
Timeout. The official's getting them a chance to get strapped up.
Oh, that's a hard call with a minute to go.
At this point, with 3rd and 9, run the ball.
Let the clock run, make them use a timeout. Don't fall down.
That is not what you want to happen. Now you're going to get a timeout by Eastside. 53 seconds to go.
Bobby Davis going to be credited with tackle. And timeout Eastside.
All right, you want to be the closest guy to the quarterback when he falls down. Get credited with the tackle. Get a sack.
Get a sack out of it, yeah.
And you didn't even have to touch him. The Cougars 53 seconds. I would not be kicking it to him. If I was Coach Kilgore, I'd be saying angle it out of bounds.
Probably a good idea.
And Sawyer does kick it away from him, but not far enough because he is under it.
Ooh, blocking the back.
They do get, oh no, they don't.
That's just a bean marker
flag.
Yep.
And we're in trouble. Got one man to beat, and Sawyer brings him down.
That kicking it out of bounds idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically where we kicked it from. With 37 seconds left.
Defense needs to
We
hold
need a
strong.
hold here. They don't want to have to go in down 21.
37 seconds, and I believe they got 2 timeouts left yet.
Yep.
This is where you need somebody, one of your seniors, step up, make a big play. Emptying the backfield out.
Yeah,
Drop
we're
back
going to
to
throw a quick
pass.
pass. It's caught, and it's going to be ran in.
84, Wade Miller with the touchdown.
That's a defeating score right there. You can just tell it on the sideline.
Yep.
Got heads down, out on the field. We got hands on our hips. Good. So 31 seconds to go. We're ready for an extra point. Is going to bring this score to 21 for Eastside, 0 for Central Noble.
Now, if you're the Cougars and you're sending out your kick return, you need to be aware. Be ready to go in case they try to do a dribbler or an onside kick here. I mean, don't want to give them another chance. I mean, there's still 30 seconds to go with their offense. Anything could happen. Need to be aware. Ready to go.
Taking a kick.
I kind of like to see how far he can kick this ball. He gives it a decent boot. He's picked up by number 6. Dancing and get pulled down. About 23 seconds to go. Central Nova's going to take over. How do you take a shot, or do you just take a knee and go into the...
I think you go into the locker room, regroup, come out, get the ball here to start the second half.
I think we are going to take a knee.
And we will go to halftime, 21-0, with the Blazers up. Quickly before we go to break for the half, Mr. Lordy did look up some scores for us here. First half score: Fairfield 14, Lakeland 0, East Noble 7, New Haven 0, and Angola 7, Garrett 0.
We're going to go into halftime with Central Noble trailing the Blazers 21-0. And we will come back, start the second half. And Eastside is set to kick off to the Cougars. They're gonna squib it. It'll be picked up by number 26.
Noah Christopher.
Gonna go forward for about 2-yard gain and be brought down about the 30-yard line.
Tackled by number 32.
It's not good. Isaac Clay, yes. Isaac Clay, 52, still on the bench being tended to. The Cougars are now down 2 starting offensive linemen. Well,
I do think they just slid Riley Bremer in, and Will Hoover kind of picking his way through running. He's going to pick up about 6 on the run.
Bibby with the tackle.
Bibby with the tackle.
Looks like Clay's coming back down towards the coaches to see about getting back in the game. Cut it up and go.
Sawyer's going to take it out the field. And he was brought down after about a 15-yard pickup. So the Cougars run the option. The outside backer just made a beeline for Will Hoover. And Sawyer made the right decision and pulled it and kept it himself.
I'd like to see some more plays like that, but at the same time, you're putting your quarterback at risk when you're running like that.
But it is football. Hoover's going to go, and he's going to be brought down after about a 3-yard pickup. Hand off to Hoover underneath. He's going to dive forward. He is going to pick up about 4 or 5. And bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Cougars. Hoover is met by a few Blazers for no gain, maybe about a half-a-yard loss. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3. You're in that territory, you're probably going to go for it. Because if you pump the ball, you don't really get a whole lot of advantage here. If you
being down 21, you're going to have to start making up some points here.
Pitch it out to Hoover, and he is going to pick up the first down. You know, that might be a good play just to keep running. Isolate that outside backer. If it goes one way, you go underneath. If it comes to you, you pitch it out. Hand it underneath to Hoover, who gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I was gonna say the snap looked wrong on that play because there were linemen that, the line kind of sat there and hesitated for a second.
Running back, I don't think that you really like you being handed the ball and your linemen are still just standing there.
Got their spy back on Hoover.
Incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Sure, that would have went much of anywhere anyways.
Yeah.
Sawyer
running
Yoder
back.
launches one deep, and it's going to be out of bounds. Almost hits the recorder.
He was open.
That was kind of falling off your back foot. 45-yard pass.
That will put us in a long 4th and 10, correct? Yep.
At this point, you go for it.
I did catch a live stream of the game last week, and Will Hoover did have an incomplete pass that broke up his perfect passing percentage.
Passing and touchdown percentage.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So with 8:16 to go in the third quarter,
There's a special message
Central
to our
Noble
adult
trails
parents
Eastside
You're
21
a
to
role model
nothing.
for everyone in our school community. Thank you for being a positive example others can follow. Thank you for practicing good sportsmanship.
Big 4th down here for the Cougars. Need to get this 10 yards, keep this going, get on the board. Still early enough in the third quarter. You still have life. I've noticed we do have Cade Weber warming up here on the sidelines a little bit.
Sawyer one hands that ball as it's
Ooh, this isn't good.
he's grabbed onto, and he's going to be brought down at the 46. And now we got a flag comes out. Call a face man.
You're the tackle for a loss, however, there is a flag on the play.
Holding
Calling
on the
a hold.
Cougars.
I'm not sure how you can call a hold
When he's already on the ground.
when he's already on the ground, but hey, whatever.
First down.
I'm not sure who was being held because like 3 guys were tackling our quarterback. So
There's number 11. Okay. Only counting 10 players running out there for the Cougars. Offense like this, I don't think you want to play 10 on 11. Hard enough to play them 11 on 11.
Cougars adjusting to the shifting.
Oh,
Oh, the ball's almost picked off by number 21.
Jarrett Hawk.
Jarrett Hawk, he came flying through. He had his hands on the ball and
Yeah.
just kind of got through him.
With a Miller.
Bring it up second down. Option, Hoover, I believe, in on the tackle.
Firestein on the carry that time. Will Hoover, 44 on the tackle.
Handoff to Dax Holman, and he about a yard short, maybe?
Jack Holman on the carry that time.
I guess it depends on where this guy's coming in.
They got 2 different spots.
44. Tackle.
And I believe they're gonna
Half a yard short.
they're gonna call first down. Not even gonna measure it. They're just gonna go ahead and call it.
Wow. Not saying they didn't have it, but I think a spot might have been warranted in that situation.
Check may have been. He's gonna get tripped up and brought down.
Firestein on the carry.
Logan Hawkin on the tackle.
Matt Firestein carrying it.
On the tackle.
Coach Kilgore coaching up some of the defensive players, communicating with Will Hoover. It is weird this week to see him so far back, not at his normal linebacker position.
But even then, he's not actually that far back.
Oh, and we got lucky. Yeah, maybe not.
They are going to string it out.
Davis on the carry. Ran out of bounds.
Cougars did dodge one there because tight end had gotten behind Will Hoover on that. He'd been on the run fake, and tight end had gotten behind him there.
Imagine with Coach Mason being up, I believe, up in the booth, he'd see that and probably come back to that.
Yeah.
Holman on the carry that time.
Max Holman for about 5, maybe?
And Will Hoover on the tackle.
Nope. Brought it back a little. 4.
Firestein on the carry that time for Eastside. At number 6, that's Ashton Smith.
Gonna be about 3rd
And
and
number
2,
3,
would you say?
Patrick on the tackle.
Firestein
We'll call
carry
it
there.
3rd and 2. Maybe 3. Long 2, short 3.
Yeah.
Off again.
Nope. Davis kept
He
it.
keeps it himself, gets around the edge, and he is brought out.
Davis on the keeper.
We do have a flag down.
Will Hoover.
With the way tonight's been going, I'll say it's on the Cougars, just because that's what every flag has been called.
There is a flag on the play.
Gonna assume with Eastside coming back that we're gonna have a hold spot foul. Oh,
Wave it off.
There was no flag on the play.
so he saw something and then decided he didn't see it, I guess. I hate when officials do that, to be quite honest. I don't care if it's against us or another team. If you threw the flag, you obviously saw something.
Still having a discussion. It's not gonna matter because they're gonna line them up.
He saw holding and threw his flag, so should we enforce it or just let it go? We're not really sure. And this poor official's not the one that threw it, and he gets to explain it to Coach Kilgore.
Sounds like fun.
While the guy on the other side is saying, I'm glad I'm not the one telling him this right now. We're going to have a 1st and goal from about the 5, is it?
So now after a delay, 4:32 to go. Eastside is up 21-0.
Firestein on the carry.
About a yard maybe on the carry for Firestein.
For Patrick, number 3.
This is gut check time for the Cougars right here. Step up, somebody step up, upperclassmen make a play. The Blazer down.
And 21, Jared Hall.
Here's we have one banged up a little bit maybe. We're going to try to stay in the game. Nope.
Bring him out. Is that Firestein or is that?
I think it might be Wicker, maybe 76, possibly. The jersey was kind of creased over, running off.
Cougars do make a decent stand there.
Dunlop and Hoover in there to stop his forward momentum.
I imagine we might see a play action up the middle with quarterback keeping it around the edge, maybe? The way the Cougars are biting in on the middle. Shifting around. Nope, just straight handoff.
And he runs down.
Yep, overload right.
You know, I feel like that's pretty close to two-man in motion, even though they're shifting. The way they're moving, they're trying to pull defense off, which.
So we have Baker in for the extra point. Out of the hold from Burns.
Good.
And it is good.
With 3:03 left in the third quarter, Eastside 27, Central Noble 0. 28. All right, 28 now.
Now is going to be the time when it's real gut check time for the Cougars. Do you keep fighting, playing through this, or do we just roll over and give up? You hope that Coach Kilgore's kind of instilled a new mentality in the guys that they want to keep fighting, continue through this, finish the game out. Cougars sending return team out with Smith and Spencer back deep again.
Spencer and Smith back deep.
Last time they squibbed it down here at about the 30-yard line. Mr. Christopher got it, so second / third wall of guys probably need to be heads up and ready to go. Kick, another squib, right back to Mr. Christopher. Oh, takes a bad bounce for the Cougars. Picked up by Smith. And he's out to about the 36-yard line.
Ashton Smith on the return. Lane Clutton, number 33 on the tackle.
Defense chant for the Cougar cheerleaders. They got caught in transition there and realized that it was offense now with the ball. So Sawyer, Yoder, and the Cougars come out. They're on 36-yard line, ready to go. Got Will Hoover in the backfield beside him. Takes a snap, drops back, and he is under. Wow. That's a big sack there. I don't know that anybody blocked a Blazer up front at all, because they were all through there in no time. And I do not think Coach Kilgore is happy, and he is going to take a timeout and try to get the troops refocused here. So we will be back after this Cougar timeout.
Hayden Gardner, number 78, with the tackle.
Yoder takes a snap. Oh boy. Want to do a swing pass out to Will Hoover.
I don't really think he was expecting.
I think Mr. Schoon and the Eastside staff have done a nice job of taking Will Hoover away and telling somebody else is going to have to beat us. So a 3rd and long, about 15 it looks like. Oh, 20.
That's how receivers got it. He's up and he's brought down after about an 8-yard pickup. Okay, 4th and 10. No. So you gotta be smart here and punt the ball away. You don't want to give them the ball on the 35-yard line.
Kind of my thoughts as well. They've scored 28 points, but to be honest with you, our defense, I think, has played fairly well tonight. They've had to earn those 28 points.
Our Eastside's taken over on the about 30-yard line and only has to go 30 yards at a time to score each time. We are going to go for it. We're going to drop back. Loft one up, and it's picked off, but probably just as good as a punt.
Yep. Honestly, in that position, yeah, if you're the east side defender, you want to get the interception, but you're almost better just to bat it down and
down to the ground.
Take the ball 15 yards up ahead.
A high school kid who's maybe never picked the ball off, like throw it to the ground.
Play comes running off to the side here. Nice job by defense. I think that was Mr. Kreider in there on that play with Dunlap as well, number 40.
Number 42, Justin Kreider.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Lordy. I think the spot might have been a yard or two ahead of where he went down. Back to pass. Davis passes. Ooh.
Almost picked up.
Almost picked off by Spencer.
Yeah.
Went off Spencer's hands and then almost into 84.
Yep.
Wade Miller's hands.
Yep. It's one of those where the good defense by Spencer almost backfired on us. We got a minute here in the third period. Cougars need to get a stop on this third down. Pressure coming. Oh. Davis take big hit by, I believe that was Hoover, was it not? Yep. I haven't paid attention to where he's lining up. Yep, they still got him back. Okay. So 4th and long here. Blazers going to go for it. Oh, nope. Drop him back into punt. Nice punt.
Down by number 2.
So a nice job there by Mr. Blaker's defense. Forcing the 3 and out and getting the ball back for the offense here. Oh, he's got a
nice
man.
ball. He's got a man. He's got him. He's
Nice.
on the run. And he's going to go all the way. That is a touchdown.
Once again, a beautiful ball dropped right in there.
That was a great
That
pass.
was beautiful. 85 yards was that? Yeah.
We only need about 5 more of those. That brings 28-6. That ball was up there a long time, and it just kept on floating.
But
Ashton Smith just kept on running.
the big thing is there, Sawyer had time to pass.
Yep.
He actually had a chance to get it off. He didn't have 5 guys at his feet as soon as the ball snapped. Joe said they had a lineman meeting before going out, so evidently coaches got their point across on that one. So we have Treble Bliss in for the extra point. It is up and it is good. So with 33.3 seconds left here in the third period, it is Eastside 28, and the Cougars are now on the board with 7. That is the fight that all Cougar fans and the coaches were wanting to see out of this team, that they're going to keep fighting and keep playing.
And I was pretty sure that number 1 fan Jason Brown was supposed to do push-ups with the girls. With 6 foot official, Jason, you gotta do it.
Yeah, announcer Bob Amber giving the Cougars number 1 fan Jason Brown a hard time for not doing the push-ups with the cheerleaders this evening. Tell you what, that is one person that you can truly say loves his town and loves his Cougars, Mr. Brown. So the Cougars lined up. And I imagine we'll see a squib kick here. Squib it down there. Still makes it to the back, though. And is that Muncie? Is that number 14, I believe? Yeah, Briar Muncie with the return. So back to midfield with the return. Might as well try an onside kick. Get him, nice play. Jarrett Hawk with a nice tackle on Davis. Life, a little fire here out of the Cougars. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Central Noble 28, Eastside 7.
Flip that around.
What?
Eastside 28.
Oh, Eastside, did I say it backwards?
You said it backwards. Now all the fans at home that just joined the game are not sure what's going on.
What's going on?
It is Eastside 28, Central Noble 7. Start of the fourth quarter.
Again, the Central Noble High School football team would like to thank the following businesses and organizations and all of their parents for their support this year, providing team meals for home games and snack bags and away games.
Next week, Central Noble will travel to Garrett, and then they found sectional pairings this week. Is Fairfield is first round, correct? Undefeated still, correct, Fairfield? I don't think they've been beaten yet.
That's an amazing turnaround for a program. I think 2 years ago, maybe hadn't even scored a touchdown during the season. So Got second and about 15 to go.
Rolling out to
Gonna
pass.
roll out.
Oh, he's got a man.
Got him.
Giddy.
Got a man on him. Up. No catch. I'm saying that was pretty close to a horse collar.
Yes.
Actually, probably definitely was a horse collar.
Yeah. And I think that's what the Eastside staff is saying as well. Now they have a 3rd and long here. Cougars need another stop to get off the field
I
here.
think he did have him inside the pads. Yeah.
One more stop here, boys.
So we got 3rd and 15 coming up.
Emptying the backfield
In
here.
the backfield, I'd watch that delayed. Got us a couple times on it. Action drop back, and then he takes off. Oh, he's got it. Hit at the 10, but he's still on his feet. That's going to be a 4th and about 8.
On the tackle.
I would assume we'll see him go for it here.
Yeah, we said a 4th down and about 8.
Oh, nice drive by the Cougars. Let's finish it out here and get the stop and get the ball back. Empty backfield again for the Blazers.
They drop back. They bring the pressure. You got a guy. Oh, and he drops it. Wide open. 86. Tyler Bibby just drops the ball. There's nobody there.
He's going to have nightmares about that one tonight because there was nobody there and he was going to be
I
gone.
don't know if the official kind of got in the way or what happened there, but he definitely just dropped it. So with 11:09 to go, Cougars are going to take over, down 28-7, and drop back. Sawyer's
Whoa, that one got a little too much, yeah.
That's way too much. That is picked off, and there is nobody on that sideline.
That is number 11, Carson Jacobs, with the return for the touchdown. And he is a sophomore. Like I said earlier, this Eastside team, they've got a few seniors here and there, but overall, they're a fairly young team. Going to have a lot back next year. That one just, as you said, hung up in the air too long. Got a little too much under that one.
If it slipped out of his hand or
I don't know.
kind of hung way up there.
Kick is up and good, so that makes it 35-7 Blazers. I got it correct that time.
And that was just a momentum killer right there.
Yeah,
Got a good stop on defense.
Had 2 good stops in a row on defense. Yep.
Fourth and final sportsmanship announcement for tonight.
What's that?
We have to change. Recognize the official.
He was thrown into the wind, but I'm not sure it was the wind that made
Without
that.
them, tonight's game would not be possible. Please give them the courtesy and respect they deserve.
So number 4, Baker, is teeing up the ball again to kick off.
Smith and Smith are back deep. Baker at the kickoff.
Kick is off.
Line drive kick. Taken by
Spencer.
Chase Spencer. He brings it out to the 40. That's going to be the best starting position for the Cougars all night.
That's a nice job of just getting the ball and getting it upfield. Yep. Get north and south and go. Team like Eastside with the kind of speed that they have, east and west, isn't going to do you much good.
You're going to have to pick up those 4 yards going north and south and just keep chugging up the hill.
Now Cougar offense back out here after the 6-6 for Eastside. We'll see what we come up with now. If we go back to some Hoover running the ball. Yep.
Trying to strip the ball from him, and he's just plowing ahead. That's the Hoover we're used to, picking up about 9 yards.
Nice pass play.
Nice quick slant there. Pick up the first down.
Number 11, Tyson Jacobs.
And I think we've just struggled all year trying to put together a full game offense and defense. Plays like that, you see glimpses of what we could be. It's just trying to string that all together in a series. And then we miss blocking assignments and get tackle for no gain.
Bobby Davis, number 29 on the tackle.
9:20 and the clock is running here in the 4th period. Like to tack another one on here. Gonna have to hurry to the line. We got 10 seconds on the play clock. Gonna have to hustle up.
We do hustle up there. We should be able to get this off. Move to Hoover, who picks his way through. He's brought down after about a 6-yard gain.
And number 15, Burns, on the tackle.
We'll bring up 3rd and about 4.
And Cougars got away with one there. Our wide receiver on the top side of the field was not set when the ball was snapped, so we got away with one there.
But that's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Bobby Davis and Keaton Gardner.
Haven't seen an option here in a couple series. That had been working there beginning of the half. Maybe something to go back to and look at.
Oh, we just dropped the ball. He's looking upfield.
Yep.
Hit him in the hands, but the receiver looked upfield to see where the tacklers were coming from before he secured the ball.
I think he would have had a chance too if he would have got that. Your defense back out there. Misdirection with Firestein.
Definitely brought down by the helmet, but good call. We're going to let it go.
Gives us about a 2nd and 2. That's 34. Dax Holman with the carry. He's going to have the first down. Clock will keep moving. 6:54. This is where we really need to stand. Keep another score off the scoreboard. Feeling we're going to see a heavy dose of Holman and Firestein to finish things out here. Did I say that? I think we have a different running back in the backfield now. Number 7, Gabe Trevino.
Tanner Wicker that time on the carry. Jared Hoffner, 21.
Gonna use the clock up a little here. Let's play clock run.
Wicker again on the carry. Hoover play.
Is that 7 or is that 2 running the ball? I was gonna say, I believe that's Gabe Trevino.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So the number 1 PA announcer, Mr. Bob Anver, is incorrect on that one. Pass. Oh, I think his receiver just fell.
Pass incomplete.
Either fell or heard Will Hoover coming.
So a 2nd and 10 coming up with 5:08 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. Number 2's lined up out wide. Wicker's out wide here. That was definitely not him that ran the ball last time.
Definitely.
There's Firestein again up the middle. Nice spin. About 8 yards, it appears, on the carry.
Jared Hoffner, 21 on the tackle.
Oh, the Cougars had a shot at him and they just ran right by him.
Davis on the carry gets the first down. Yeah, it looks like Spencer had a chance at him there in the backfield. He got out of it.
Right by him.
Any interesting score updates, Mr. Lordy? I'd like to see the Leo Columbia City score. That was one of the big games in the area this evening for conference. Fairfield 42, Lakeland 0. Oh. Touchdown pass to number 84, Wade Miller, and Davis took a huge hit. Was that Cade Weber that delivered that one?
Cade Weber.
That was a huge hit coming up through the middle. Got to give him credit. He stood in there, delivered the pass.
Strike.
Yep, and took the hit. What you ask a good quarterback to do. South Adams 61, Woodland 0. Yeah, South Adams is pretty good this year. What, they're 1A number 1 right now, correct? I think last week they moved into the number 1 spot. Coach Mason making his way down off of the press box back down to the sideline for the Blazers. As his Blazers will be the NECC Small School Champions for this year. Angola 28, Garrett 7. So that appears Central Noble and Garrett most likely will be going into next week, both coming off of losses. East Noble 24, New Haven 7.
Looks as if, though, our cameraman is about to be in trouble. As his better half is coming up the steps, he's going to get a shout. She is going to love that. She's going to be so happy to see that. I'm going to make sure she knows to go. About 3 minutes left in the game and check out the camera work.
Oh. Hope you have a nice couch at home, Barry. Another squibber picked up and away. Whoa.
We're going to bring it back. Up. Oh.
Garrett Hawk on the return. Gate Karina, number 7 on the tackle.
So the Cougar offense will come out with 3 minutes and the clock rolling. I was going to say, does the clock run after a kickoff?
There's a mercy rule.
We're under the mercy
once
rule.
it's over 30 points.
Clock continues to roll. Okay. I was questioning that there. Okay. Leo 21, Columbia City 7.
So whoever's going to take a direct snap. I think he was supposed to hand it off, but there's some communication on that.
Number 29, Bobby Davis.
So I do believe that puts Leo and Columbia City. Does East Noble get in on that in a tie? I do believe for that. That might be a 3-way tie. So it'd be. Oh yeah, they did lose that. So that would be East Noble and Leo then. Yes. Yeah.
Uh-oh, the ball's between Hoover's hands. He fumbles around, and the Eastside is going to pick it up. Clock is still running. It's going to be down to a minute. The Eastside's going to come out and take it.
We got some JV kids, it looks like, coming in here. But I do want to take the time to say, because this will probably be our last live stream with sectionals. I don't know if we'll host any of them. This year, didn't know what to expect from the Cougars, and I have been very impressed with Coach Kilgore and what the boys have accomplished this year, him and his staff. And look forward to what he can build and see what the Cougars have for us next year. But this year has been a nice sight to see Cougars being competitive and Cougars winning some games. Who's taking the? I'm assuming Central Noble's taking the timeout. Coach Kilgore getting around his JV defense to come in with 1:11 to go.
Fans, due to the fact that our last game, our first game of Centrals will be on the road, there's no guarantees in life. I want to take one more time to recognize our senior football players and our cheerleaders tonight. First of all, we have number 26, Noah Christopher. Number 58, Jacob Park. Number 21, Jared Falk. Number 3, Peyton Kirkpatrick.
PA announcer Bob Amber recognizing the senior football and cheerleaders again.
Number 42, Justin Kreider. Leader on the field tonight, number 9, Sawyer Yoder.
Well, I'm gonna hope that they take a knee because if not, we could be in a little bit of trouble.
Those are some big backs back
Some
there.
big running backs. And they're gonna go ahead and hand it off and let their big back run over everybody.
Very long.
One true Coach Mason style. They're just gonna go ahead and keep trying to run it up.
That was a sophomore? That's a big sophomore. What number is that?
That was Brady Rock, number 42 on the carry.
Clock is rolling here, 25 seconds and counting. Don't have to run a play here. I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to let the clock run out. Good game by
Well,
the...
Mr. Carmine, it's been fun.
Yep. Hope to see a good crowd travel to Garrett next week, and then Fairfield following week for sectionals.
Thank you for your attendance at tonight's football game.